Welcome to our bakery, and this is a new podcast, Pie Talk. I'm your host, one of them, B. Willis, recovery coach, certified peer counselor, entrepreneur, music artist. You guys know I wear many, many hats, and this is my newest one.
I'm Priscilla Z, and I'm all about healthy recovery. I believe in positivity and gratitude.
And we are bringing the blueprint philosophy to you all. We will be coming with episodes that are filled with pie, pursuing internal evolutions. Because we all know negativity follows the T. Well, we got the pie for all you positive folks that want to persevere, that want to embrace your resiliency, recover, self-discovery, all these things. And we will have a segment called Pursue It If You Want It, and then Keep Effing Going, based on the book written by Joshua Smith
and Jordan Davis.
So we'll be reading pages from their books one day at a time. His book is written in a 365 pages, equal 365 days of positive affirmations. We will be going into that book one day, one page at a time, and sharing with y'all our thoughts, followed by the blueprint philosophy filter. And blueprint stands for Betterment Love Unity, preserving recovery, intentionally navigating trauma.
Then along the lines of a pie to everybody historically has kind of been evolved around love, unity, and comfort. So we all want to provide you with that as we share the pie rather than the negative T. And it should be easily accessible with a 365 guide.
And not only that, we will have little segments like the word of the day. We want you, the audience, to really, really get engaged. Send in your questions like, what are you struggling with? What are you finding it really, really hard to overcome? What concepts are you finding it hard to accept when it comes to becoming your best self? You know, this is just one blueprint. This is just one philosophy, but it's all inclusive. Whoever wants to embrace the blueprint, they can. You can make phenomenal changes, leaps and bounds towards a better version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, we all know there's so much negativity in our lives, in our world, on social media. We're just trying to come with the pie. We're trying to bring that positivity.
In terms of a blueprint, every single one of you has your own blueprint, your own creation. And so right now we want to kind of give you some tips and tools, and also use the ones we've found along our journey to kind of help you shape everything into a little bit more of a delicious situation, something that is eatable all day long.
So we have, with this blueprint philosophy, a set of agreements. They're internal. You can take all of them and apply them to your life. You can take some of them, or you can create your own agreements to start your blueprint with. So Priscilla Z here is about to give you guys a dose of what those agreements look like for us.
And these agreements, to me, they sound impeccable. When we're speaking impeccably with our word, we allow ourselves to create things in a positive light. The agreements that I'm going to read off right now, they're a way that you can apply to any part of your day, any situation that you're in, be it with your family, your friends, your coworkers, or just with yourself. You can always look to the agreements for a little bit of hope and guidance. So here it goes. I agree that I want to make changes to better myself, my life, and my relationships. Today, I am making the following internal agreements to write a narrative for myself that I can be proud of and take ownership of. I agreed to be better than I was yesterday, to be the best version of myself in any given moment, and to focus on what I can do, what I control, and what I invest my energy in. I agree to love myself first, putting positive energy, thought, time, and action into my own well-being, and treating myself as if I'm my very best friend. By acknowledging my strengths, appreciating my beauty, and protecting myself in all ways. I agree to connect with others in a positive and authentic way. I can accept that curiosity fosters connection. I agree to look for the commonalities among others and myself and practice open-mindedness when confronted with something new by asking questions that are meant to seek understanding and promote unity. I agree that I will do my best to preserve my progress in recovery and growth and to use the tools I have gained and will gain to be intentional in my healing. I will seek to face my past, present, and future experiences with intent to navigate trauma with as little collateral damage to others as possible. I will do my best to remind myself not to hold others responsible for my behavior, my trauma, or my peace. Although I may have been a victim, I agree today that I am not a victim.
No.
And I will not victimize anyone in the process of my healing journey. With the blueprint, I agree to start the process of building a foundation for the life I know I deserve and the recovery I admit is possible. I agree to add these principles into my toolbox, among others, for the betterment of myself, my family, and my community. Most importantly, I agree that I am worth it.
I am worth it.
We are what we agreed to.
So one thing that brings up is within the blueprint philosophy is a very specific definition of love that we agree to use when talking about the blueprint philosophy. And that is positive energy, thought, time, and actions invested. Because what I believe and what Priscilla believes is that the only valuable currency is your energy, your time, your thoughts, and your actions. That's the currency that has the most value. USD might be the world leader in currency, but the real currency, divine currency, it comes from the individual connections that we have, the relationships that we're good in, the relationships that we cultivate in our lives.
So when I think about this, where do I want to spend that currency? Where would I like to place my money? Well, if I took my time, my energy, my love, and I was putting it into something, I think I'd put it into a piece of pie, or maybe a whole one. It's a nice place to go when you need a solution, all right?
I think some of these episodes we're gonna have to really literally eat some pie.
Gobble gobble.
And maybe we'll get some from some viewers to send us their recipes or drop by and we'll taste all your pies and rate it or something. But seriously, on a serious note, I just feel like this platform is really going to give some people some hope. You know, as a recovery coach, as a peer counselor, as a parent instructor, as a program developer, you know, my mission is to hold hope, and not only that, but to model it, to live my life in a way that people can look and be like, wow, there is hope. Because some of you may not know my backstory, and we'll get into that, just not right now. 2024, look out for Pie Talk on YouTube.
Hope you're hungry.
Hey.